Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and today we're doing our Let's Play the Banner Saga. My intention is to play part 1, then part 2, and eventually part 3, trying to platinum all 3 of them as I go. I played a little bit of the Banner Saga 1 and 2 before. I think I completed 1 casually, and then continued with 2 casually. Not sure if I completed Banner Saga 2 actually. I really like the game, I really like the setup as well, and yeah, I got, for me this has like a Norse/Viking kind of theme, and I just completed the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I kind of got intrigued with the Norse mythology a little bit more, so I thought, what else can I play in that game? I was thinking, because I'm also watching online on YouTube, Age of Empire 2 battles, and I really wanted to play some Viking games, so I decided to play Age of Empire 2 as Vikings, but RTS is not my kind of forte. It's played a few rounds, and then I'm like, nah, I need to find another game. Then I remembered the Banner Saga. I saw it was in discount when I bought it on a PlayStation Network store, so it was a good time to buy all 3 of them. I think I spent like 15 euros for the trilogy. So yeah, that's why I'm here now, playing this. And I hope you guys will enjoy as I go through it. Just gonna check the options real quickly. Difficulty and normal. Language. I don't know half of these languages. English. I'm assuming maybe something like Chinese, Japanese, German, French. I have no idea. Polish? What is this? I have no idea. Is this... No, I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess. Portuguese, Spanish, Italian. I'm gonna go with English. Audio, subtitles on. Maybe. I'm gonna lower my master volume a little bit so my the game sound doesn't outroll my voice. Heraldry, what's this? Ah, so I can choose a banner. This is the standard banner, which is kind of plain. Let's see what we got. This one's kind of nice. I like this one. The longboat. Yggdrasil or something like it. No idea. That's Leviathan or something. Fish's wolf. I like the wolf. Oh, wait. I don't choose what. Can I? Okay, I'm not sure if it chooses it, but let's see. Let's go with a new game. Story of Banner Saga changes based on choices you make. You occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Okay, so I'm not really sure if this... I forgot if this game is voiced. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving back destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Alright, so the sun has stopped. That's kind of weird, I guess. Stoic.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðan vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Alright, so I know this, your army will consist of two different kind of units. One is human, and the second one is the Varl. The Varl is these kind of... these guys, the giants, with the horns on their head. So apparently the meat hall is under attack. Yeah, and these giants are strong. Humans are literally no match for these kings. Well, they are sort of a match, but they have to be pretty strong units. You need a very strong human to fight even just a normal Varl. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Use the right stick to pan around your surroundings. Zoom in and out by holding down R2 or L2. Press X to continue. Okay, so we can pan around. Zoom in, zoom out. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It is your turn to act. So we also got that guy there, standing against a pillar. But we're just using these two now. Movement happens before action. This ring shows the Shieldbringer is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The Horned Allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Use left to choose a tile, then press X to confirm the move. Move your Shieldbringer here to get him into attack range. Okay. Enemy tiles are red and pulse if the enemy is in range. To target a nearby enemy, use left stick L to select the attack icon, then press X to target the enemy. Okay, so let's attack. You can choose either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The number beneath each icon, 2-5, shows the damage you will do to that. So this is breaking his 2 armor, or if I am attacking him straight out, I will do 5 damage. So if a unit has a lot of armor, you will not be able to damage him properly. This guy only has 4 armor, so I will be able to punch through. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Also, the lower health you have, the less damage you can do. So you gotta keep your health up at any time, really. Armor blocks strength, but can be reduced by break attack. By breaking armor, you can open them up to take more damage in the future. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Use left stick and then X to select the first attack to attack strength, then press X to confirm. Okay, there we go. You saw that little star there? You can actually spend more like special points. In the lower left you see 2 out of 5. So if you spend an extra star, you'll do an extra damage. He's down. Each time you'll make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate if you're outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your Shieldbringer's high armor. Now is your Warhound Stark. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By moving on gold tiles, unit can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath the enemy show how close you have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into range using the left stick and X. Okay, let's go here. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Your unit menu combat option includes move, ability, attack, and end turn. Use left stick and X to activate purple ability icon now. Tempest. The ability description appears in the tooltips. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Use D-pad to select the enemy and then confirm the choice. Confirm your choice with X. Alright, so just kill 2 guys in one blow. Then make quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage mode, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to gain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, while willpower can be used to boost your damage. Use left and X to begin the attack. Okay. So, select, and then here with L1 and R1 you can select 1 extra willpower. You can see he has 9 HP. I do 8 damage right now. Selecting 1 willpower increases it to 9. So he's dead. I'm actually not sure if your attacks can miss in this game. Victory. The foes lying dead at your feet. I couldn't read the rest. Got some renown there.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other. Even before the Dredge arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more Dredge to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. So now the game officially starts. The first one was just a prologue. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Guys, 1 second actually. I'm surprised this trophy didn't trigger. Defeat an enemy with a Warhawk. Well, let's see. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in and steps as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, steward of Strand, I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? Actually, I'm also checking. I don't think anything you say here matters. It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. What did you have in mind? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered around to look after, took out our chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If anyone's left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Use left or L and R1 to highlight market tent and press X to visit the merchant. Okay, so we only got the market, so there's not much we can do, to be honest. Let me handle this. You mean there through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Hat, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalfing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Hat. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try you kill this time. I don't talk to, they don't talk to me. I don't talk to... Okay, wait. Eric, need some help here? I don't have the patience for this. Head sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinket on his table. Wait, just... buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money. Let's pay him. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Head gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of this place. Nobleman up by Eastwall, but that was a month ago, last I know. Head skulls away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until it blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard step forward. Are we done here? Genolf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bottom while you were walking around. Why? I kinda want to say you look like a frog. There, yeah. Better than an eggplant. Ouch. Genolf goes off to look at more stalls. So that guy's an eggplant now. Eirik, the man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Hat, but he used to be scalping. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hole? Best I could tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him, I'll meet you there. After this I'm done here. Should we have an approach of some sort? There we go. What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tide. I'll remind him. Okay, so we can now select only this one, the meat house. So let's go for it. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Falguard. I'll point them out. Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Sure. Let's get it over with. That's the spirit, says Falguard. Okay, here we go. Falguard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Skalviks scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in the process. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Should probably fight in tight formation. X. There you go. Ah, okay, it works like that. Play this on a computer, so I have to get used to it. Ready. Is there a way where I can see, like... Can I just... Oh, no. I kinda need to get used to the, let's see. How can I reset? Okay, now I just ended my turn, that's not good. Is this guy? Move? Rally? Sure. Let's give one to him. So preferably I'd like to get a kill with the humans, because that's trophy related. Attack. Okay, I didn't really want to attack that guy. I really need to get used to the controls here. Okay, that guy's going in a rampage or some sorts. Let's see, I want to do an attack. They're pretty good, the humans, actually. Go here. Attack that guy. There we go, Warden. I got one trophy. Now there's also Raid Master, which is if I get a kill with the guy in orange. No, I don't want you to move. I want you to select that guy and then kill him. Don't get a trophy for that, apparently. There we go. This guy still needs to make a kill, so let's see if I can... see what I can make a kill on. None of these at the moment. So I'd like to attack. Okay, maybe I can kill this guy. There we go, Raid Master, that's another trophy. Whose turn is it? This guy. I'll get used to the controls eventually, guys. Don't worry. There we go, that's another guy down. There's two of them left. Just one of them left. Okay, that guy's in a bit of pain. Not too worried about the trophy for this guy, because I know he'll be getting lots and lots of kills. There we go. First battle won. And we got 2 trophies, killing a guy, defeating an enemy with a Warden, and defeating an enemy with a Raid Master. There we go, the achievements. Tempered, oh, he's got a promotion. 8 renown. Should always try to fight us wherever you can. There they are, gods be damned, I've got to wash off this blood. Eric is looking at the hall window onto the bay, a fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner, next for Vrol Kingship, last we spoke. The other, in fact, looks important. Yeah, important guests, see what I deal with all day long. Ah, things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to store a guest down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Just checking one. Okay, if you happen to store a guest, okay, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spare silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. So we were able to beat the first guys. I don't know what triangle does. Okay, so it shows renown 14. We have great morale, 0 days. We have 100 supplies. We only have Varl. So there's also a trophy, get a kill with a Warhawk. Didn't get it yet, but apparently it doesn't count. in the tutorial, and then didn't get to kill one during this battle, but yeah, what's his name? Ganolf, I believe. He's gonna get lots of kills in this game. I used to use him a lot in the previous game. I know he's pretty strong. Let's go to the docks, because it's the only place we can go to, really. Wagner. A familiar Varl stops into the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Ubin, you look ancient. You're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there's Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Your Undur demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Eberrang, in fact. I'm glad for it. Hakon mentions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazed on the red, the king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp? The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the Princess of the Light to behold. Where is Mogir? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mogir. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who would grow up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think? So we're actually viewing the story through the Scrivener, I believe. Wariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it's been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Okay, so I can now... So we can go to Hakon, the Great Hall, or Ludin. Let's talk to Ludin first. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greeting, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Ah, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about a bit your visit. Yeah, let's go with this one. Overall historian. Don't you already know? The king and mine, your king and mine, both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner comes to our capital in Eberrang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim, to cement the grand alliance for the next age of man and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up there. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. I'd rather slap him around. Okay, yeah, I bought it for tomorrow. Sorry guys, a little bit of interruption. Let's speak with Hakon first, or second actually, because we did Ludin first. Then choose up. Scrivener. You find Hakon in a meat house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely see these many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Wagner is the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What's this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yok's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Var could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Alright, no more options, just a Great Hall, so let's go for it. We got 20 renown there, I think, or some supplies, I don't really remember. Saw something fly by. At dawn you're awakened by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor crest adorns the supply ladders. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with it. Ah, there's a 20 renown. So maybe we lost some supplies. Your guards take to the treasure wagon down the gates. Wagner's already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mogger steps forward. Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of the unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Right, let's go. You follow Mogger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set in the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of sorts, just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. So we got 32 Varl, just not a whole lot, I think. Oh, there we go. 366 Varl. Now that's a massive amount. Need to keep our morale up. -6 supplies. We lose supplies as we march. We also lose morale. There's trophies where you have to make sure you don't lose any units due to starvation. But there's also trophies where you cannot be allowed to lose a lot of morale. The caravan stopped for the day. A gift, says Mogger, cracking open meat casks, from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the meat is passed throughout the camp. I think we should drink a lot. Yeah. It's not often you get the chance to relax on the road. The odds of something happening to the treasure cart is low, especially in this company, so you take advantage. Morale improved, that's what we want. You rise groggily. The campsite, a casualty of merriment. Mogger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. You sidestep sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner released a caged yawn and raises a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. This is a long march, I can tell you that. This map is the world map. You can explore by panning with R and zooming with L2 and R2. Grofheim, I forgot where Grofheim is, but I know it's pretty far. Here, Grofheim. How big do you want it? Jeez. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Ubin's icon. The world map is covered with locations and much lore. You can explore the map at any time, starting with, the Wandering Road. At the end of the First Great War, the Var had more to contend with than mankind to the south. Above the Betterbrack peaks, the lands crawled with furious, war-minded Dredge. The first Varl king, Einar, led the entire Varl race across the snowy fields of the Wandering Road, sweeping away Dredge as they went, before forming the first Varl kingdom at Einartoft. Okay. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skimmerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad though, we could have shown you all the wonders of Skimmerstead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Prince, dredge, and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the ant hill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old man, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedvril if we're lucky. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter a camp. Camp at any time by tapping camp button on the travel hub. While the camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip the items in a hero tent. I got a hiccup here, guys. Sorry. You can pass time by using rest. By using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and will affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to go back to the road. Okay, so what do we got? We got rest here. Oh, we need to go to the hero's tent apparently. Use D-pad and X to select a unit and view stats, promote ranks and learn more about abilities. Use D-pad and X to Ganolf. When Ubin became the Varl King's tax collector, he was given an entourage of bodyguards to help transport gold collected across Braun. Ganolf is the only one from the original group still alive, and for good reason. Yeah, this guy's brutal. Okay, Tempest. The character uses a massive weight to sweep his weapon around himself, hitting multiple adjacent targets, friend or foe, for normal strength damage. Tempest triggers the character's passive ability, Heavy Impact, which in turn can cause a chain reaction of destruction if used in close quarters. Keeping this character out of harm's way until late into the fight will maximize his effectiveness. Yeah, this guy's brutal. Available points 0. So none got points, that's okay. Wonder what that one is. Is that their, I think that's their level maybe. Heroes. View. How do we... I got renown. I don't really know what we can do with that at the moment. Okay, well anyway, unfortunately, I think the humans got all the kills. I don't think any of my units got any kills whatsoever, so that's why it's all at 0. Okay, what do we got here? We got rest, we got training. Training, rest, heroes tent, and leave. Okay, let's go to training. Turn order. Yeah, I know that. Start battle. So I would like to get some kills. And I know you can get those kills in mock battles. There's literally only 2 guys. Train Gen allows you to train your partner, clansmen of equal power. Training fight never injures your ally or grant now, but they suggest your strength and safety. The trainer will give hints about playing effectively and has sometimes something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters as they join you. The end training. Okay. Ready. It also allows me to get a bit used to the combat system. Ooh, pretty good skill there. Let's loot in, I think. They got an archer. They're gonna shoot a Ganolf, I believe. This guy's taking a beating, though. Six damage. There we go. Ooh, he can counter, though. This guy's already beyond dead. Loot in. Let's go here. Now, what is this ability? Impale. It also does some damage and it kicks her back. Okay, 3 damage. That's good. Now maybe I can take him down. There we go. Shield Master. Trophy earned. And then maybe can get another trophy with this guy. Impale? No, that's not going to work. And turn. Maybe I can take down his armor. There we go. Can do the same with this guy. Just breaking armor, really. So I can take him down with Ganolf. Oh my god, Ganolf is dead. I really need to get used to the combat system here. Maybe I can actually kill this guy with this guy. Does that give me a trophy? I don't know. There we go, Spearmaster. So it does pay off to kill with, and it doesn't cost me anything to do these trainings, so I'll just do these trainings as I go. Can I actually remove him? No. Right, let's do one more battle. I need a kill with Ganolf. Okay, there's 3 of them now. And I need a kill with Hakon. This guy goes there. Then move. Okay. Ready. Is that an instant kill right there? Would be nice. Yeah, instant kill. There we go. Warhawk trophy earned. Then we also need to get a kill with this black guy, the black Varl. Lowering his armor. Okay, there we go. War Master. Always nice to have these simple trophies. Some of these trophies are not that simple though. Basically there's a trophy for making a kill with every single unit. Oh, I guess we can rest. Should probably start taking down his armor. He has a lot of armor. The less armor he has, the easier it's going to be. There we go. This guy's gonna be in a world of pain. Can I stab him? Yeah, I can stab him because he has a spear, which is quite nice. There we go. Promote. Wait. I don't think I can promote him, right? Wait, what? I didn't know that. So kills do count in training hall. Surprisingly. Not gonna do that just yet. Maybe I should do one more training round actually. I really didn't know that. Okay, we're against the Varl now ourselves. Shield Master, it seems. Let me start taking down this guy's armor. He probably has a lot. He has... no. This one. He has 16 armor. Now he has 12. That guy just took a massive blow to the guts. There we go, down to 6. He's doing shield wall. Can I take him down? Nope. I can damage him though. Ooh, 10 damage. Damn. That guy's brutal. There we go. He's down. We can now promote him. We go into pillage mode. Attack. Into his defense. Again. Attack into his defense. Get this shield bearer up. Poke him into his health. That should lower his attack as well. Seven. I don't want to kill him yet. I want to kill him with the green guy. There we go. Okay, that's dead if I do that. So now he has no armor. Probably pass around with these guys. Rest. Rest. Gonna go for the green guy. Okay, he just decided to attack my armor. Now he's dead. Well, I can promote him as well. Let's go to the hero stand. Now, I'm thinking of... yeah, so there's pluses when I can upgrade them. Do we want to upgrade this guy? I'm thinking if we should wait a little bit. Or should we upgrade him? Let's upgrade Ranulf. Or Ganulf, I mean. Cost 5 now. Definitely worth it on this guy. So we got, this unit has points available to spend on improving status and talents. Well, I would definitely go with increasing his strength. Actually, let me check whatever. This is defense. This is strength. This is willpower. Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use at any given on any given action. So if I... how does that work? So this is the amount of willpower you can use on any given action. So maybe I should increase that. And then this is break. Okay, well let me go with pure strength first for this guy. This guy will be a beast. Gonna wait with the rest for a while. That's it for now. Got quite a few trophies, which is nice. Let's leave the camp.
Weatherfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
By Heidelborg, there's a lot of var for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about cattle, didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it seems that you aren't here on his behalf. Poor guy. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know, my boy's seen men up hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scavlings out there maybe? Could they have var working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get a camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting around the caravan sets up tent. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver and food. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of all? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You're thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off and run. Alright, so we got Dredge here. Pressing X on any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Press, okay, here to make a waypoint. Okay, waypoint path is useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Press X here to finish moving. Spearmen can attack diagonally and out 2 tiles away. Press up to compare your status with the enemies. Yeah, we're in a bit of a problem here. Target this enemy with an attack using L and X, okay? Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice chance hits shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy's strength. No, do I want to? I don't have an option. I think I can... Okay, normally I could increase the chance by getting renown, but this time it won't. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Okay, this guy's gonna get whacked. There, he's dead. And now our 3 Varl approach. The king is kinda dead. Or a prince, he's not a king. So we go with Hakon. Hakon is perfect for breaking armor. Especially because he's got those extra willpower attacks. Ganolf, he's perfect for normal attacking. He sucks at breaking armor. But having an immense amount of attack really works well. Okay, so I'm moving this shield banger forward. Then attack his defense. Should I attack his defense? Maybe I should just attack his HP. There we go. Should be careful with Ganolf that he doesn't take too much damage. The good thing with the Varro is they can do massive amounts of damage and they can take quite a beating. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should do the sweeping attack. There we go. That might not be a bad thing. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. How about you execute it? There we go. That guy, I thought he was gonna run. Normally the big guys run when they're about to die. Right. I'll take this big guy down. I can't. I can totally weaken it though. Now I can take him down. There we go. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, 1 willpower star is added to your horn. Using the horn will give you 1 willpower to an active ally. Okay? There we go. Stab him. Going to pillage mode now. Not yet. Attack the wrong one. We'll be okay. This Varl can knock him out. Pillage mode. Okay, there we go. If you press triangle, you can get the stars from the horn and add them to your own character. There we go. Okay, I need to get a little bit closer. There we go. And attack him. There we go. Battle 1. Victory. The foes lie dead at your feet waiting. Okay. Couldn't really read that. 5 renown points. Not too shabby. Finish the battle. Trying to get yourself killed, Luton? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You've never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where'd they come from? We didn't even see them, they were just there. Halcon goes to where Faulkner lies face down. Wait, Faulkner is already dead? The future of Varl King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. Well, that didn't take very long. Cut with keen-edged sword. So the future king of Var is already dead. That sucks. Alright, we're taking a different approach now. We're going to our second caravan. This guy. I forgot his name. Rook. I think it's a Rook. Rook and Alet or something. Where'd that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Rook can also be very powerful. There we go. We got one dredge. Alrighty, guys. So this is my first video of the Banner Saga. I still need to get used to all the controls, etc. It's been a while, and last time I played it was on PC and not on PlayStation. It's doable, just need to get used to it. Got some trophies here. Basically just by killing enemies with a certain unit. There's, I think, one for every unit, or at least every unit type, because there's certain unit types. And some of your characters share the same type, so it's not character bound. Though for some classes there's only one specific unit, so you need to get a kill with that specific guy. Gonna end the video here, guys. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel, you'd like to help out, please consider subscribing. Also, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be updated about me playing more Banner Saga, as well as any other of the future PS5 games I'll be playing. If you have any tips, comments or suggestions, leave them down below and I'll try to reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan. I'll see you guys in the next. Till then.